afternoon, race fans, and thanks for joining me in the final segment of Trackside. It was in 2010 when Michael Ray McLaughlin was diagnosed with leukemia. Being a racer since the age of 7, doctors and nurses should have guessed he would speed toward recovery in no time. That's not to say it's been an easy ride for him and his family, undergoing chemotherapy and spinal taps, all while being forced to sit on the sidelines and watch the sport he loves. However, one local fabrication shop stepped up in hopes of making his journey more worthwhile. Just within the shadows of the Las Vegas Strip resides a custom fabrication shop dedicated to making one leukemia patient's wish come true. Owner Dino Martinez learned about his client's medical condition and took action. Through the Kids Wish Network, Scorpion Motorsports wanted the job of building an off-road pre-runner for McLaughlin, but struggled with the ideal budget.
When he was offered his wish, he wanted to have his Ranger turned into a pre-runner. They came to me immediately and asked me, who to talk to. So I actually referred the Wish program to other companies that are bigger, that are more established, that could afford to do such a build. Unfortunately, all those companies turned them down and said there wasn't within their budget to make such a build happen. And when I found word of that, I decided to step up and do it. I mean, I can't afford to do it, I figured, but I can't afford not to do it.
A battle with moral obligation and the need to give back to someone so involved with the racing community drove Martinez and his team to push for a Christmas deadline.
Well, Michael's heavily into the off-roading scene. I mean, he loves it, he's passionate about it, he rides dirt bikes himself. Getting a truck like this and have his own version of an off-road race vehicle meant a lot to him, and it definitely carried him through a lot of treatment, a lot of pain, and a lot of suffering that he had to go through.
McLaughlin finished his final chemo treatment last month. He told me the thought of receiving this truck kept his spirits up, but now it's unclear when and if that will even happen. Less than 2 weeks ago, the wheels and tires were stolen off the pre-runner overnight, leaving the project at a standstill.
Well, my partner gave me a call and let me know that the wheels and tires were stolen off the vehicle. First thing I thought of was our deadline for Christmas. I know we don't have the funds to buy a whole new set of wheels and tires. I just wasn't sure how I was going to make it happen. So I just felt angry, I felt abused, taken advantage of, and I felt really, really resentful of having to tell Michael that what happened.
I've seen pictures of it, I can't wait to get it, but with this back set, I mean, it sucks. No one deserves to be stolen from, and I mean, in my case, it just happened to be me.
Despite the upsetting news of the theft and the deadline being pushed back, Martinez and the guys at Scorpion Motorsports found a way to turn this bad news into a positive.
We're very fortunate to have somebody from that saw the ad on Facebook or saw our post on Facebook want to step up and contribute to getting wheels and tires for this vehicle. We came up with a nice plan B that's going to be a nice surprise for him. He doesn't even know, we're not going to tell him, but I think at the end he's going to be even happier than he would have been before, because this is going to be something more custom and a little more of his personality incorporated into it.
Dino was nice enough to show me these upgrades to the build, and all I have to say is, Michael, you are one lucky guy. Well, that wraps up Studio G's fall semester of Trackside and my news in the industry of speed. Thanks to everyone for viewing. After the break, we'll have your latest update and weather. Stay with us.